How's it going, guys? Hashtag open closet, hashtag meat and potatoes. I'm the fallen Sanctum, and let's get into it. Sounds good. So we'll be talking about the premium standard format today for Cardfight Vanguard. So there was an emergency ban list in which only one card got hit. So the unreleased card, Zazan, is a Cray Elemental that when placed from hand on van or rear, Soul Blast 1, called two units with no act, auto, or continuous skills, and then draw 2 and flip a cyclone from your G zone, from face down cyclone, face up. So that makes like all the GB decks like super good. And so alright, so let's talk about what this impacts. Alright, so TikTok Millennium Cheese, dead. Odysseus Cheese. Dead. Visible Songster Loop, nerfed. Spikes, nerfed. Murakumo, nerfed. OTT, nerfed. Okay, so basically those are the decks that got hit. Now what does this allow in the format? Nightmare Doll Rush, which, wouldn't be a thing if now that the game has slowed down a lot. Yeah, I mean, sure, there's the Riviera that can kill you turn 2 or 3. There's DI that can kill you turn 2 or 3. But besides that, I mean, new Dio, you get a defensive trigger at the turn ends. So that's the Murakumo deck. Basically, if they don't have the Shiryuki or like the Miyomaru or like a bunch of stuff that boosts power, you're fine. DI. Apparently, you just rush them down. Riviera, you damage deny them, and you outlast them. Yeah, that's the biggest weakness of our lovely Bermuda Triangle deck here. Melody is kind of a wonky spot because it's slow. So, golds, I mean, can superior ride, but no power gain anywhere. So, one defensive trigger just ends the turn, which kind of sucks. Premium Silverthorns, kind of dead since Zorian's not a thing anymore. Now, Premium Magia, though. Harry, might be a little slow, but if you can get the engine running, with Cherry Pop Dragon and stuff like that, it could be, maybe a good 1.5 or like a 1.75 or a tier 2 deck, What else is in the meta? Mega Colony is always annoying. Link Joker is always annoying. Just because they stop you from playing the game. So it's like, their survivability goes up because you can't do anything. Unless you're playing Bermuda Triangle or Gold Paladins, then you don't really have an answer to lock. Except Pale Moon has an answer to lock, but Pale Moon just straight up dies to Ghidorah. Because Ghidorah says you can't call cards from anywhere except your hand, and Pale Moon only calls from soul and deck. And G1, so it's like, it kind of sucks. It kind of really sucks. So I think overall this ban list is great for the health of the format, and Zazan at 1 is fine because it means all the now it's just a consistent good card. You get it at any point in the game. I mean, if you want to do it, if you are splashing a tiny vanilla engine, because some decks are. Because some decks don't really need anything else. And I mean, Tempest Sphere is still a thing, right? You won't damage deny Nubatama, for example, and Nubatama's running vanillas, and they run 1 or 2 Zazan at most anyways. They're just running Tempest Sphere, search their grade 2s that have 3k power and critical, and they'll swing and you're hand restricted. So that's still good. Tachikaze Engorge Infinite Loop is still a thing. But who plays Tachikaze? The dinosaurs went extinct 175 million years ago. Or 65 million years ago. 175 million years ago. Let's just say that much, The worst dinosaurs died more recently. But the good ones, the big boys, the buff boy squad, they died a long time ago. Sorry, I'm away. So yeah, overall, I think this is a great emergency ban list. I don't really feel like there's anything else to talk about. I wish we would have had gotten like an actual ban list, but it turns out that this was not the actual ban list. It was just emergency ban list. So we're supposed to still get a ban list for mid-August, and that, well, it's kind of hard to justify a ban list though, because there's no events. Even the online events have stopped. There's Vanguard 0, but that's a mobile game. It's like, and it plays completely different than from how regular Vanguard plays. So it's like, doesn't affect us in the slightest bit. So yeah, but the Zazan hit will definitely hurt the sales for Premium Collection. The Zazan I want, I'll probably still pick up a playset of Zazan and have one in my, I'll have one in my LTT deck. I'll probably pick up like 2 or 3 or whatever, you know, have one in the decks that want to play it, you know, because like I do run decks that have vanillas, and you know, like, I have more vanillas than non-vanillas in the deck because I have a trigger lineup and shit. So you know, it's like it's okay, you know, it's very okay. So that's it for the current video. I thank you guys for watching. Once again, smash that like button, destroy that subscribe button, and stay tuned for more daily random content, guys. Peace out.